The book of Daniel, chapter 4, verse 17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High rule in the kingdom of men and give it to whomsoever he will and set up over it the basis of men. I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakahakadash. I want to give double honors and salutations to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone that taught us this truth and rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect and to the one-third men, women, and children of Israel, and to the Israelite foreigners who has the appearance of the heathens, but their lineage goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Shalom. Want to make a quick video about manifest destiny, okay? And hey, you Edomites, man, you self-proclaimed white people, claim this a lot, you know. And let me just get the definition of it. It reads, the 19th century doctrine or belief that the expansion of the U.S. throughout the American continents was both justified and inevitable. All right. The manifest destiny in U.S. history, the supposed inevitability of the continued territorial expansion of the boundaries of the United States westward to the Pacific and beyond. All right. Now, here's my point. Manifest destiny again, a phrase coined in 1845, is the idea that the United States, Mystery Babylon, is destined by God, its advocates believed, to expand its dominion and spread democracy and capitalism across the entire North American continent and pretty much the world, right? So we got the idea of what manifest destiny is, right? Hey, and these Edomites, so-called white people, the human counterpart of Satan, okay, because they do they are the physical counterparts of Satan, right? And you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans are the Hebrew Israelites, man. All right, the people that's been trodden down, okay, people that have the same common enemy, okay, pretty much the whole earth hates you, right? And now in these last days, we are awakening to our true biblical lineage, right? So let's get some scriptures about manifest destination, and then that'll be it. Let's grab, well, first I'm going to read this again, this book of Daniel. Let's get Daniel 4 and 17. Man, it's beautiful when you see these things because, hey, when you were in those plantation Christianity churches, those whorehouses, people will say, hey, the Lord gave us this. That's why they say God bless America and whatnot. And he did bless it for you just so he can bring it down. Okay. And you would hear these things, you would scrunch like, how could God allow them to do that? But he did. Why? For prophecy's sake. So let me read this again, the opening feature scripture. This matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand of the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High rule in the kingdom of men, and give it to whomsoever he will, and set it up over it the basis of men. And Esau Edom, he is the basis of men. Okay, he is closest to the beast, man. All right. You can just the mark that he put on him from when he gave to Cain, as far as taking his pigment from him, his melanin from him. Okay, gave him that mark. Okay, which makes him a fugitive. That's why Cain said this mark, it was too much for him. Pretty much paraphrasing, right? In Genesis 4. So let's grab real quick the book of Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof? If not, where and who is he? Right. He paint his face as saying that that he is God and that he's the son of God also. Okay, that wicked Michelangelo painting of Adam touching the hand of God, looking like sodomites. Okay, with that pale stringy hair image. Okay, saying that he's the judge of the earth, which for now he is, but that time is coming to an end. Okay, and who they said the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. Let's see who the wicked is. Okay, key word given to the hand of the wicked. And let's grab Malachi 1:4. Whereas Edom, so-called white people, saith we are impoverished, but we will return and rebuild the desolate places, which goes into the Renaissance. Okay, because the word Renaissance means rebirth. Rebirth of what? When they fell from Rome, right? Thus said the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness. You see how wickedness is in Edom is in tandem with each other, right? And the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever. All right. So we see right here the Lord hates Esau. Okay. Now let's see when he got it. Let's go to the prophecy of this manifest destiny. And we're going to go Genesis 27:39. And Isaac, this is concerning Edom, right? When Esau cried, right? And Isaac, his father, answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth. Because he cried about Jacob getting that eternal blessing, man. Okay. Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, which means he got the best of everything. You know, going into, even in these times when Jake, you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans will say, hey, if he was white, this wouldn't have happened. Well, that only happened because he was a white man or what have you. That's the fatness of the earth. Okay. He doesn't get judged properly. Okay. He can just kill you Jakes in the street like a dog and he gets away with it. He lives in the best places, and the dew of the heaven from above. Verse 40, and by thy sword shalt thou live. That's how he got the manifest destiny, by the sword. Killed off the so-called natives, okay? The indigenous people of this land here, okay, of the Americas, right? And hey, he justified it by calling you 3/5 of a man, pretty much saying that you're like an animal, man. So, hey, it was his right to take your land, right? And shall serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass that when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. Okay. And here's the point. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of the morning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. Right. So that's why you occupy the space in these so-called white people heads, man. Here it is. They have everything of the earth and we still the problem. That lets you know that we have something that they want, which is the birthright, which they'll never get back. All right. And we're coming out of our punishment for going off, because all this is prophecy of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. Okay. Let's go real quick to the wisdom of Solomon. And I'm gonna read verse 8. Hear therefore, O ye kings, and understand, learn ye that be judges of the ends of the earth. Give ear you that rule the people, and glory in the multitude of nations. Esau is definitely a proud nation that does that, right? For power is given you of the Lord, and sovereignty from the highest. Who shall try your works and search out your counsels? Because being ministers of his kingdom, you have not judged aright, nor kept the law, nor walked after the counsel of Yahweh. Right. So he make you put your hand on the scriptures, in his court system and whatnot. Okay, he used the scriptures as a prompt. God bless America. The nation was founded by God-fearing men or whatever, just lying, being a hypocrite. Verse 5, horribly and speedily shall he come upon you, for a sharp judgment shall be to them that be in high places. For mercy will soon pardon the meanest, but mighty men shall be mightily tormented. For he which is Lord over all shall fear no man's persons, neither shall he stand in awe of any man's greatness. For he have made the small and great, and care for all alike. Here's the point. But a sore trial shall come upon the mighty. So, hey, this is letting you know that, hey, Esau Edom didn't know that, hey, there's a manifest destiny part 2 of Jacob, man. All right. So let's grab real quick here more proof of manifest destiny 1. Let's grab First Maccabee chapter 1. I'm gonna grab 7 through 10. And it reads, so Alexander reigned 12 years and then died, because Alexander, his seed line goes back to Philip the Macedonian. Hey, and they are Edomites, man. All right. Verse 8. And his servants, which, these so-called white people, they uplift, they say civilization started with the Greeks, right? These are their words. I've been hearing them since I could remember grade school history, right? And his servants bear rule every one in his place. And after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves. So did their sons after them. Many years and evils were multiplied in the earth. Edomites, right? And there came out of them a wicked root, Antiochus Epiphanes, son of Antiochus the king, who had been a hostage at Rome, and he reigned in the 137th year of the kingdom of the Greeks. Right? Let's grab real quick Daniel 8, and I'm going to get 23 through 25. Here we are now. And in the latter time of their kingdom, this is concerning Daniel's vision against that beast kingdom, man, right? When the transgressors are come to full, because Alexander the Great is also known as the he-goat, man. A king of fierce continence and understanding dark sentences shall stand up, and his power shall be mighty, but not by his own power. See, it's given, man. And he shall destroy wonderfully and shall prosper and practice and shall destroy the mighty and the holy people. His point, and through his policies also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, right? It's technology and all this madness that he got going on. And he shall magnify himself in his heart, proud, right? The proud few, the Marines. Who you got? The pride people here, the alphabet nasty people. And by peace shall destroy many. He shall also stand up against the prince of prince, but he shall be broken without hand. And that's us going out to the highways and byways, man, and making these electrical epistles, man, pushing the doctrine, man, the gospel, okay, of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, all right, the true gospel, okay? Let's grab the book of Luke. Because once again, let's go back, man. That manifest destination. Manifest destiny, a phrase coined in 1845, is the idea that the United States is destined by God. All right, this is what they put, man. So further proof that the Lord gave the earth to these devils, man, and his time is coming up. Let's grab this is Yahweh Shai after he fasted and for the 40 days, and the devil came to him, right? Verse 5, and the devil taking him, who's him, Yahweh Shai, up into a high mountain, showed unto him all the kingdoms of the world in a moment of time. And the devil said unto him, all this power will I give thee, and the glory of them. Here's the point. For that is delivered unto me. So that means somebody gave it to him, right? Who was that? Yahweh gave it to him, man, right? And to whom so I give it. Okay? Let's grab another set of precept. Let's grab Revelation. And you know, this devil is in control right now because of our disobedience, not following the law, statutes, and commandments. All right? Because we deserve death, man. All right? If it was not for the elect, man, hey, we'll be through. Revelation 6:4. And there went out another horse, because that word horse goes into power. All right. And what does everybody call the so-called white man? Esau, Edom, America, Mystery Babylon. What do they call them, man? The police of the earth. Right? People say, hey, why is America in Ukraine and Russia business? Why is America always in everybody else's business? Hey, because they have the power. They have the strongest military on the earth. All right. Manifest destiny, right? And there went out another horse that was red. And we know through Genesis 25 and 25, Esau, Edom is red, man. That's why they call him the redneck. Okay? He's not white. Okay? His complexion is pinkish, a derivative of red, right? And power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth. I just read in First Maccabees from the days of Alexander the Greek, taking peace from the earth, right? And that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword. And I just read that also in Genesis 27 and 40, that the great sword was given to him. Okay, so hey, this is manifest destiny all day long. But hey, let's show where the manifest destiny stopped, because it's coming to a hope. Because when people say end of the world, they think all of humanity is coming to an end. No, the end of Edomite supremacy, so-called white supremacy, is coming to an end. And let's finish it off with this. Second Esdras 6 and 7. Then answered I and said, this is Esdras talking to the angel, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Right, that's what everybody's saying. Hey, we at the end days. We at the end days. Something's going on. Or when shall be the end of the first? Okay, and the beginning of it that followeth. Hey, because hey, the end of Esau, Edom, that's not the end of the end all be all. But you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, you won't repent and get exemption from the judgment of the Lord, because you think this is the end all be all. You think that Esau, Edom's kingdom is your kingdom too. What's the reason why you always saying they can't do that? That's not fair. No justice, no peace. No, this is not your kingdom, man. Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of that follow? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. Here's the point. For Esau is the end of the world, which means the end of that manifest destiny. And Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, which means the beginning of manifest destiny part 2 forever. So with that, I pray it was edifying. Brakathe Yahweh, Brakathe Yahweh Shai, Shalom.